What if I told you that America's deadliest army was built by a complete fraud? A man who lied about his rank, forged his credentials, and deceived George Washington himself. Yet this so-called fake general became the unsung hero who saved the American Revolution. This is the incredible true story of Baron Friedrich von Steuben. Winter, 1777, Valley Forge, Pennsylvania. The Continental Army is dying. Soldiers are barefoot, leaving bloody trails in the frozen mud. They're starving, freezing, dying from disease. These aren't trained soldiers. They're farmers, blacksmiths, and shopkeepers with zero military discipline. The British Empire's elite forces are closing in, and defeat seems inevitable. America's dream of independence is about to freeze to death in the snow. Then, a stranger rides into camp. Baron Friedrich von Steuben, a Prussian officer, presents himself to George Washington. He carries a letter from Benjamin Franklin, claiming he's a wealthy lieutenant general, a trusted advisor to King Frederick the Great, and one of Europe's greatest military minds. Desperate for help, Washington welcomes him with open arms and names him Inspector General of the Continental Army. But there's one major problem. Almost everything in that letter was a lie. The truth? Von Steuben was never a general. He was just a lowly captain in the Prussian army. He wasn't wealthy. He was drowning in debt. He wasn't close to the king. He was unemployed and begging for work. He had essentially scammed his way into the American Revolution. But here's the twist. When Washington eventually found out, he didn't fire him. He didn't arrest him. Because this fake general knew exactly what he was doing. Von Steuben rolled up his sleeves and went to work. He barely spoke English, so he wrote drill commands in French. His aides, including a young Alexander Hamilton, translated them on the spot. He stripped away the overly complex European tactics and created simple, brutal, effective battlefield maneuvers. He personally drilled soldiers in the snow, teaching them how to march in formation, load muskets in 30 seconds, fix bayonets, and fight as a single unit. He even taught them basic camp hygiene, slashing disease rates overnight. Day after day, this ragged mob transformed into a professional, disciplined, and deadly fighting machine. The ultimate test came on June 28, 1778, the Battle of Monmouth. Von Steuben's newly trained army faced the elite British regulars head-on, and they didn't break. They held the line. They fired in coordinated volleys. They counterattacked with precision that shocked the British command. For the first time in the war, America proved it could stand toe-to-toe with the greatest military power on Earth. The training had worked. The army was ready. So, yes, Baron von Steuben was a fraud. He lied about his rank. He exaggerated his past. He deceived the founding fathers. But that fake general built America's first real army and helped win the revolution. Sometimes, the greatest heroes aren't who they claim to be. They're exactly who the moment needs them to be. If you enjoyed this story, hit like, subscribe, and let me know which hidden history we should uncover next.